through my cars from 700-ish and above, how I like it, what is best about it, and so, I don't know if I'm going to do any video of, like, from the lowest amount to 700 or so, because I have a lot of cars. When I say I have a lot of cars, I have pretty much almost every single car in the game except for the police specs. Police specs, I barely have any. So I'll go to my car list. We'll start on probably bikes. Bikes we'll start on first. Okay, this is the closest one to 700 we have. This is the fudge. This is the Kawasaki Ninja H2. I thought so. This is the circuit spec version. So I'll go to the top list. Acceleration is 7,640. Top speed, not fully maxed out. Grip, not even close. Braking is the highest I think I have on it. It's actually quite a good bike. With these bikes, I actually like to go into this view. But it's not a good view for, like, driving. For, like, showing you guys, so. And these things are really monsters. Like, I can be... Here I am going 70. 80. 100. And then once I get into the straights, I can do freaking... I can do nitrous and wheelie at the same time. So all I have to do is lean back. Oh, lean back too far. I have a problem with that. It's not a bad bike. I don't really like the color. I don't know why I have it this color. It's better in the perv spec, I do believe. No, this is perv spec. It's better in circuit spec. I call it White Lightning. We'll get to that in a while. That is like one of my maxed out bikes. Goes the fastest. It does the best. So let's go to my list again. First, let's pull off the road because I don't want to be on the road and have somebody run into me. So we'll go to where we are, right here, Kawasaki Ninja. Now we're at the 2015 Ducati Monster. This is not a bad bike. I use it every once in a while. Right now I have it as white and black, white and red. I was thinking about going black and white, but I don't know how that's gonna fan out. Or white on white, or white on black, or... I'm gonna go out onto the road and not onto the track because I'm gonna be stopping quite a bit and I don't want to have to wait until that fucking gap. So it's not a bad bike. It's actually quite well. Let me fix this stuff. Border off. Somewhere I have filters. All right there. Off. It's not a bad bike. I don't mind it that much. It's not one of my favorites whatsoever. But it's a bike that I would drive. I would ride this. Now we're gonna go down to the Ducati Devil. Oh, this thing is fucking awesome. I love this thing. It's not my highest bike, but still one of like the best that I love. Oh, I love this bike. Alright, hold on, let me move up. It's not a bad bike. I like the design. I like the wheels. I like all of it, really. Ducati Devil. Just the name of it. Oh. And it's a compact bike. It's not that big. It's not that long. So really good for like track racing, in my mind, in this game. I don't know how it is in real life, how it turns, how it handles, but it's pretty freaking good. BMW. This is an off-road, I do believe, raid spec. No, street spec. Not that bad of a bike. Quite big, like quite big. Large sides. But this thing is mostly made to go off-road. It's in street spec version right now, which makes it not be as good on road. This is the Ducati Monster. This is the same version as the one that we were just looking at like 2 bikes ago, but this is the perf spec instead of the, I do believe, circuit spec that we had. Perf spec is actually not as good as circuit spec. See the Monster, yeah, circuit spec right there. You can tell the difference because circuit spec's a white guy. Circuit spec is a fully white outfit, and the perf spec is typically a fully black outfit. So it changes with different styles, like the fully, like this one, this is circuit spec. So it has like speed characteristics. It makes the helmet lines up with the body a whole lot easier and makes it go a little bit faster. This is the bike I typically drive. This is the circuit spec version of the Ducati Devil. Ducati. Hold on, guys. Alright, back. This is the Ducati Panglia, I do believe. Panglia. Sorry, there's a guy bothering me. Ducati Panglia. Now we're gonna go to the Kawasaki KTM street bike. Not that bad of a bike. I don't know why this guy keeps bugging me. I actually had this bike in the beginning. It was like one of the first bikes that I had, so that's why it's as high as it is. Right now it's at a 925. It's not the best. It's not the worst. It's not near as bad as it good as it could. Here's the BMW 1000. Oh, I like this bike too. If I could change my outfit to match that green, oh, I fucking would. It's not that bad. It's actually quite maneuverable. This is my police bike. This is what I classified as my police bike. Sup, nice bike. Can I play? If you got the game and you want to hop in, my gamer tag is the same as my YouTube, so you could just hop right in and join the party if you want. Join the crew. All I ask is don't get in the way. Don't, like, if you want to show off your bikes or show off your stuff, I don't mind, but I just, like, I had somebody crashing into me and that just bugs me. Just really aggravates me. Alright, now we're gonna go to the KTM 1290. This is the circuit spec version of the previous one. A perf spec version of the circuit. I like this one too. Black Thunder. Alright, then hop in, hop in. All are welcome, all are welcome. Okay, now we're gonna get to the Kawasaki Ninja Circuit Spec version. We were just at the Perf Spec version. I know I'm going really fast with this stuff, but... Thanks, bud, thanks. I'm not that much of a YouTuber, not that much of a gamer, but I try my best. Try giving what you guys what you want, and... Now I got this guy on my ass again. Let's see, can I lose him? Yeah, I'm gone. Gone like the wind. Whoop. Alright. Now I'm gonna go to my next stuff. Just street spec. Some of these are gonna show like bikes and all that, but that's the problem because it's street. So if you see me skip over a couple, I'm gonna just skip over them and go to the next set. YouTube is like, no, my videos are strictly like, I do one set like bikes, I do another set cars of that spec, and I deal with that. So what I probably should have done is just kept going with street. Okay, now we're going to the street spec. This is what I equivalent to my 1970 Chevy Nova. I know it's not even same vehicle. It's Chevy Camaro, but they don't have a Nova in this game, and my Nova was a big part of my life. I had one when I was 15. It got destroyed before I had my license, and I just died. My life was done. I really loved it. It was a really nice car. It's supposed to be mine when I got my license and all that. Other than that, it's a few little things. It's gonna stop the broadcast for a second, like cut out the picture, because I do believe that you just followed me or something. Alright, I do believe y'all can still hear me, but you can't see me. I got a follow request. I do believe it was the guy that was in the... Accept friend request. Okay. Alright, now it should be back up. This is my Nissan 370Z. It's not that outfitted with much because I like it to be slick and just straightforward. It's actually quite a fast car compared to the rest of the street spec. Street spec, it's the only vehicle in the beginning that comes with nitrous, because full stock is like completely stock, no nitrous, no upgrades. You can't really do anything to it. You can't modify parts or make it faster. It is stock, but it's not that bad. It's definitely not the fastest car in my fleet, but it's definitely fun. Let's go to... Yeah, that's my highest street spec. I don't know if it's going to play chat audio. Yo. Can you hear me? Just go to friends. This guy wanted me to join a party. Don't believe that's him. Okay, now we're gonna go over to PerfSpec and go to the beginning of that, see where I'm at. Some of these cars are quite ugly. Like, there are ones that I don't like at all. But I said that I was gonna show you from 700 above, and I'm not gonna fall back on that. It's 700 and above, so I'm gonna show you 700 and above. Let's see, where am I? 777. I have quite a bit of 700s and aboves on this one. I'm really quite surprised. There it is. I might go to the previous one, the one that's not. Hello? Hello? It's gonna say it can't, yeah. I'm probably gonna go to the previous one just to say, because this is my GT Ford GT, and this is one of my favorite cars. I know that it's not a part of the list, but I love it. I'm gonna go to weather and change the weather so for it's better. Buddy, it's not working. Try it one last time. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna not... I can't do anything. Hello? No. No. Can't. So what I was trying to do is go to picture mode. If you actually look, my car is green, but there's like black accents. Like the hood itself is black. The coves in here are black. Hello. Hi. Sorry, I'm broadcasting. Don't be loud. Oh, sorry guys, my family just showed up. But if this is you in the chat and all that, I know that you're a big fan and all that, but my NAT type is NAT type 3, and if you're not in the same NAT type, the NAT type with Wi-Fi, we can't talk to each other. I do believe if you're in the crew and you're doing the crew chat, that is different. We could talk to each other from the crew if you only do the crew and not do the party, because the party it just won't work. So if you sign out of the party and go into the crew and join my crew, we'll be able to talk, hopefully. It typically works with that. It's just how my Wi-Fi is. I use Wi-Fi like a phone service. Basically, if my phone gets service, I have Wi-Fi, which is how it is. So if you want to just hop in, that'd be best. So I know that this wasn't a part of that setup, like that 700 above, but it was really important because I love this car. This is a I forgot. I don't drive this car. Aston Martin Vanquish. Not a bad car, not bad at all. So join my thing so I can talk wide. And I kind of want to be head of it because I'm doing all this shit and I don't want to have to bother with it. Where is he? I have no clue where the fuck his name is. Oh, I probably passed it already. Yeah, I definitely passed it already. I'm looking for the burger. Ah, fudge it. Burger face, burger face. Burger face. Get out of your crew. Get out of your crew. Might be because you don't have PlayStation Plus. I don't know. The crew is always online. That's what people don't understand, is if you don't have PlayStation Plus, games that can be offline don't allow you to go online. But the crew itself is always online, so they can't restrict you from not going online, but they can restrict you from chat and party like on the video stuff. So Aston Martin's not that bad. Ferrari F1. I think I got this one recently, not that long ago. I actually quite like it. It's quite good. I really would like to do a better racing with it, like get it way ranked up and get it back to its red paint job. But right now, I'm okay with this because it's not my best car. Like if it was my best car, I would have original paint, I would have original stitching, I would have everything original because I wouldn't want it to be that bad. So I don't want it to be that bad, but right now it's quite good. I like it. It's when you're doing the stuff. Alright guys, so I like my game, I like playing it, I like this car, because when you do the load up screen, like when you're first getting into the game, it actually shows a picture of this car, I do believe running from the cops or running into the cops or something like that. It's not that bad, it's actually quite cool. I don't drive it as often as I probably should. It's quite a good car. Here's another one, I call this the zombie killer. I have another one that has the zombie logo. Oh gosh. Sorry guys. Yeah, this is the zombie killer. I think 3 or 4 cars that have this logo. I really think it's really cool, especially on this Ford. I don't like Fords. I'm a Chevy guy, bow tie till I die. But I absolutely like how they've done the Fords, how they've done the styling, how they've made the characteristics of the vehicles so much better. Like, they've added emphasis on it. Like, obviously I don't have any modified wheels right now. I could do so much more to this vehicle, but I just don't care. This is the Chevy Silverado. I had Thanksgiving night of 2018, I flipped my truck and totaled it. I had a fully stock Chevy Silverado 1500, which is the kind of truck this is, but this isn't the full stock version. I will show you the full stock version if you absolutely want me to. Just to see how my truck looked. The running boards on the truck that is full stock is not what I had. I did not have running boards for my Chevy. But I just like the running boards and I wish I had it. But this is the modified version, perf spec version of my Chevy Silverado. Okay. So right now I'm going to go to the Refugi. Fudge. I jumped up. Gotta go back. Don't remember this. I'll come back to it. This is the Refugi. This is a good car. I had one of these in, if you remember, they had the Wii game Need for Speed Undercover. I actually had one of these cars, and I loved it. I used it every day. I still play it every once in a while. It's not just your game. Do you have PlayStation Plus? It might not just be your game. If you don't have PlayStation Plus, it might not allow you to deal with chat audio. It used to do it to me all the time, and then I got PlayStation Plus because I was sick and tired of not being able to hang with my friends. The Fuji's not that bad. I actually quite like it. I have it styled as a Japanese racer, like a street racer, which is quite cool and all that. I like it. Here's the Dodge Challenger. I have it set at the driver thing. I think it looks sweet with this yellow and black paint job. I don't have that many screenshots, that many good pictures of this stuff. I think I can do it. I don't know. Alright, then reset your game, and I would prefer if I was the crew chief or the crew leader or whatever. But if you want to be the crew chief or whatever, just because you can do a lot of stuff and start missions and stuff with me trying to do this, and that's the problem. Because I've had people get in here, invite me to their crew, and then take over my YouTube channel by doing their own stuff. And that really, I just don't like doing that. This is the Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo 8C, whatever. I don't know. I don't drive it that often. I don't care. Apologize if you want the Alfa Romeo. This is the Chevy Camaro C3? C2. Chevy Corvette C3. This is like one of the older vehicles I have. I absolutely think it's beautiful. Oh, I love this car. Not as good as my C2, but I love my C2. My C2 is my baby. And when I say it's my baby, I mean I barely ever drive that thing. I barely ever. Because if I get into an accident, I go and spend the money to fix it, like, immediately. Because I love that thing. This thing, I'll just crash right into a car, be like, oh, okay, sorry, I apologize. Just not care. But, my C2 is my baby. I love that. Like, if y'all know my videos, I have the Mazda MX-5. That is my #1 circuit spec vehicle. Like, if I have to drive a circuit spec, I drive that. But I prefer my C2 than that. I don't even know what kind of car this is. I have too many to count. Spiker C8. Hold on. It's quite a cool looking car. To me, it looks like it's gonna fly away. To be honest, it's pretty fucking cool. And yes, we are gonna get to the dirt, the drift, to the monster truck and shit, the stuff like that. I know some of them are not even close to what they need to be, but it's just, I'm gonna show them anyway, because I only have like 3 of each pretty much. This is the Saleen. Don't know what Saleen it is. Saleen S7 twin turbine. So that means it has a twin turbo, I do believe. If you look at the back right there, it looks like it has twin turbos. It's not that bad of a car. I like my circuit spec Saleen better. BMW M511. Let's see, can I join your... But every time I go to look at your picture, it kicks me out of the thing and it only shows my chat audio. That's why I want you to like I'll look at your pictures later. Not to be mean, I'll look at your pictures later, but it hopping in and out, it's not good. I'll send you a picture to one of my stuff after I'm done, like a picture of my my beautiful cars. I'll send you a couple pictures if you want. I know what it's gonna say. Hold on. Hold on. Saleen, not that bad. Alright, BMW M5 2011, I do believe. Not that bad of a car. You have to use this in one of the races, I do believe, because it's a 4-door. I don't like 4-doors. I don't like the sedans. I like the coupes or shit like that. Mini Cooper, oh my gosh. I have the perf spec of this, but the circuit spec is fucking bitchin'. Like, this is like regular paint job, nothing real fancy with it. But my circuit spec version of it, oh my god. Lamborghini Gallardo, I do believe? No, not Gallardo. Why'd I say Gallardo? Murcielago. Murcielago. Why the fuck did I say Gallardo? The Murcielago is not that bad of a Lamborghini. It is an older version. It is not like, it's not as high class as what they typically are. This one, I do believe, it's a Lamborghini Murcielago, but I do believe it's like 2001 or older. I have no clue. Don't ask me. I don't fucking know. I already went over that. I have no clue how to say this name, so I'm not even gonna try. But it is a cool car. I have it as the stickers, this like radio speakers. Push button, just to joke around about how it's so loud. I know I'm running through them probably too quickly, but I just don't like staying in one spot. Oh, I love this thing. I need to get a better paint job on it though. Right now it's just like white. But if you can hear me, do you mind me looking at your pictures later and run it through the video at like a steady speed? This is the same type as the one that I said I can't even pronounce, the previous one, like the 2 ago. It's not that bad of a car. I actually quite like it. But it's not something I drive like I typically say. This, my C2. I love my C2. This is my baby. I made the design of this car probably the day after I got it, and that was about two months ago, and I've kept it the way it is since then. I might add a spoiler. I don't know what spoilers they have, but tell me, does that not look beautiful? Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. That's one of my favorite. Friend request received. Lukey. Okay, I'll accept it as soon as I get the chance. Lamborghini Huracan. Oh, my Huracan. I have no clue why the fuck it won't let me join your crew. This is my police spec. Dress to leave? No. Sorry, guys. This is my Nissan Skyline GTR police version. Oh, I love this car. I don't have the regular version. All I have is the police version. But I don't mind. I absolutely love this thing. It's a beauty of a fucking car. We'll keep going, run through. I'm gonna be leaving soon, so I'm gonna have to either stop the video and not do it again, or stop the video and pick up back where we were. Hopefully I can get through the perf specs. This is the Ford Shelby GT, I do believe. Ford Shelby GT 500, that's what I thought. Mazda RX-7, no. No, that's ugly. This is the Chevy Cobra? No. Dodge Viper, what the heck. Dodge Viper, not that bad. I like how when you hit the brakes, the Viper in the background lights up. It's not a beautiful car. It's just one of those ones that I'll pick up, put around in. Not my highest, not my lowest mileage. If you actually look on the left side of your screen at the bottom, you can see how many miles I've gone in the vehicle. My Mazda MX-5 is my highest one. It has the most mileage, it has the most everything. So when you start looking at my mileages, you could tell which ones I drive the most and which ones I drive the least. Right now I'm just running through these because they're just simple, easy. What you see is what you get. This is the Lamborghini F1, I do believe? F40. Why did I say F1? F40. It's a beautiful car. I like it. It's nice. I should probably get it in the red, because it's a Ferrari, so you kind of have to. Refugi, no. Koenigsegg Agera R, oh my god. I love this thing. It's in like a, it's not purple. It's more like maroon, like a purplish red, like really deep. Oh, I love it. Now it looks like there's nobody at this track. I'm probably gonna go to the track now and start off there. Chevy Camaro SS. I've had this car. I think this was like the second or third car that I got. It was not a bad car. I forget what I had as my first car in the game. I think it was the Nissan 370Z. I do believe that was the one that I got my first car in the game. Oh my god, this is the ugliest car in the game. Hands fucking down. Yes, it looks somewhat cool, but like the fucking roof itself, it's just, ugh. It's not the fastest, but it's not the slowest whatsoever. I like the exhaust pipes coming out the side from the back. To me, that's like the only good thing about it. Ford Mustang, Fastback, Lamborghini. Oh my god, I call this my Harley Quinn car, because tell me Harley Quinn would not drive this. Tell me Harley Quinn would not drive that. I think she would drive this and the Bugatti in the fucking movie. Oh, I love this car. Lamborghini. It's purple with white wheels. To me, that just embodies her. Alright, I've done a video on this. If you go back in my videos before, I did a video on Vin Diesel, a tribute to Vin Diesel and Paul Walker and the death of Paul Walker, and Dominic Toretto's car. The vehicle that was based for his character, the one that his father crashed and all that. And I love it. I love this car. I love it so much that I drive it a lot. It's not that bad of a car. It's quite beautiful. I love it. To me, I would drive this car. If I had it, I would. This is my Hummer. My perv spec Hummer. I don't think anybody would do this to a Hummer. And I think somebody would kill them if they did this to a Hummer. But I think this is freaking sweet. I was thinking about taking this like to full stock, like stock everything, just to pull up with somebody and be like, oh, it's a low spec vehicle, let's just race. And have them pull out a fucking 700 or so, and I'm at like 1,400 and something. just to fuck with them. And then them be like, how fast, what's the level on that thing? 1,497. This thing has a wheelie bar. This thing has a wheelie bar. I've never gotten it fast enough where it needed to go to the wheelie bar, but it's still a fucking beautiful car. Every time I pull this thing out, people are like, oh shit, he's pulling out a drag spec. So they pull out a drag spec and they try to race me. And I get down the road and then a turn comes and they overjump the turn way too much. Like, they just spin out and can't handle it. Me, I just whip around the corner going only 100 and something, like 100 or 200 miles an hour. Because I do believe the max is like 215 on this thing. Yeah, you'll see it start, okay, 220, 221. Yeah, 227 I'll say is the max. It's not that bad of a car, I actually like it. LaFerrari, oh my god. This is another one. I drive the shit out of this thing. I love this car. LaFerrari. I'm not a big guy with the whole driving expensive Lamborghinis and stuff like this. But the LaFerrari, I would drive this Ferrari. I would drive the LaFerrari and have fun with that. Because it is a fast car, it is beautifully styled, but it's nice. And the Hub ones, Hot Rod Hub 1 is like a specific thing that you have to like earn to get, and I really do love it. I need to go in picture mode to show you the true beauty of this thing. It's not black. If you look, it's like a bourbon brown. It's like black. It's black on top. You can see the bourbon brown. I'd probably come on this side better. See? Oh, I love that. The bourbon brown with the black on top. It really sets it above the rest. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, that is beautiful. Now I'm gonna go to raid spec. Now I gotta go see what is the lowest spec that I have on this. Okay, my police buggy. I have the perp spec police buggy, and now I have the raid spec police buggy. It's a police style vehicle. Not bad. Doesn't go fast at all. It's not my best. I don't like it. I only use it when I have to do raid spec police stuff. Anything else, I probably wouldn't use this. Ford. don't really like the Ford, but it's a nice equipped version. Here's the raid spec Hummer. I think I skipped dirt spec somehow. I don't know how. This is my ice cream mobile. It's a Hummer. So not that bad. Good for off-roading, like always. Any raid spec is really good for off-roading. This is my Captain America Chevy Silverado 1500. I call it Captain America because it looks like it would save the world. I hope this guy doesn't try to run into me. Alright, now I'm going to go to my next Nissan GTR. I do believe I had this with the zombie paint job. Yeah, it does have the zombie paint job. Remember I said how I have one with the zombie paint job? Oh, I love this. I would drive this in the apocalypse. I would drive this in the apocalypse, no fucking doubt. It's a beautiful car. Chevy. Oh. Whoever designed this and put the parts for this vehicle on this game, I want to kiss. Here's my buggy. This is my second highest vehicle, my second favorite vehicle. This is not the police version. When I hit the horn, it's just when I hit the button that typically puts on the lights for the police version, the horn goes off. It's quite nice. And then this is my baby. This is my Dodge Ram SRT10. This is my #1 raid spec. I use this thing more than I use any other raid spec. It's just my #1 vehicle. It's a beater. I love it. It does what it needs to do. It is not bad of a car. So right now I'm going to go back to dirt spec because somehow, some way, some equivalent, I skipped over dirt spec. This is my dirt spec version. Oh, I love my dirt specs. Chevy Silverado 1500 dirt spec version. Not that bad of a car. Has the breather on the top, facing the opposite way. I like it. I don't mind some of them. Oh, this is my baby. This is my Hub 1 Death Glare. I used to call it my Mad Max mobile because it just, to me, it looks like something out of Mad Max. I could see Mad Max taking a version of that and just playing with it and having fun with it. Now circuit spec, I think I'm gonna have the most of like these vehicles because I have a lot of circuit specs, so there's gonna be a lot of ones with like 700s and so I need to go really slow because I could hit 600 any second. Okay, all of my vehicles in circuit spec are maxed out. Alright, are above 700. Mazda. No, Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes-Benz AMG. This is a beautiful car. I have another AMG. Not the same car. Not the same car. I know people look at this Mercedes-Benz and see the other Mercedes-Benz and they're like, oh, it's the same Mercedes. No, it's two different Mercedes. This is the other one. This is the other one. This is like full on track mode. You cannot change this. You cannot put a new wing on it. You cannot put new exhaust pipes or anything. You can't modify that thing worth shit. Dodge Viper S10. Not that bad of a car. Call it the king, #1. It's not that bad. I don't really drive it that often. I think I have like... Hold on a second, I'll tell you. Oh, I have 31 miles on this thing. 31 miles. That's low. That's very low. Dodge Ram SRT. 46 miles on it. I have the Army, Air Force, fighter jet paint style. Dodge Challenger SRT. Not that bad of a car either. I have it blacked out. Like, what I do is I find cars that I really think are cool in shows. Like, I got this one, and I think of it as Gibbs from NCIS. If he were to have a modified race car, what would it look like? So I put police-style hubcaps. I put blacked out everything. Tires, everything. And it looks killer. Oh, I just love it. Lamborghini Murcielago Circuit Spec version. I do believe the Murcielago only comes in per spec and circuit spec, so those are the only two versions you can get of the Murcielago, which is most of the high-end cars. Like, there's certain cars you can't get any other type. Like, it's only those two. And then there are cars that only have per spec or only have circuit spec, which sucks, because some of them would look good. Ford Focus. Yes, Focus. I have a Ford Focus RS 10. Ferrari 440 LM. Ducati Devil, already seen it. Ford S10, I do believe. Don't know. Ford F-150 SRT. Not that bad of a car. Not that bad of a car. Not a car I drive that often. Dodge Challenger. I think I have 9 miles on this thing. 9 miles on this car. Some of these cars I do not give enough credit. I don't give them enough time. I don't drive them enough to give a crap about. Here's another Mercedes. Ford GT 2005. It's got that maroon radish paint job like the other one, with the black inlines, like the hood scoop and everything, all black. Yeah. All right. Yes.